Okay, so we're back out here at the gifting stump today, and nothing has happened here for a little while, but I haven't really done much out here either. So today we're going to set things up with new stuff. And this bucket, I've lowered it here to take a look inside, and nothing has gotten the Christmas cookies that I made. And inside here you can see the apples and oranges are rotting, and mice have been in there eating the oranges, the apples. There's lots of little wet mouse turds in there. So anyway, we're going to clean this out, put some new fresh stuff in here, and I'll show you what it's like when we get it done. Okay, so I've got the bucket all cleaned out here, and I've changed it a little bit. I put a new orange, a new apple, a potato, 3 pepperoni sticks, and the little container of Christmas cookies back in here. Okay, so I've got this all set up again. I'm trying a few new things out here. My friend Sandy has another gifting spot that's not too far from here, and one of the things that she has done is using a big plastic jar that she's put treats in, and on more than one occasion now they have taken the lid off and taken the treats out. So I'm trying the same kind of thing here. I've got a plastic container that's got 15 pieces of pepperoni in it, and I'm going to leave that right there. I looked in the cooler. The 2 apples that I left there are still there. The cooler is also full of water. The apples are floating. They're not in too bad a shape, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. The rocks, I'm going to leave just like that. And the peanut butter, I got a brand new jar here, and I'm going to leave the lid just slightly loosened and leave that here on the stump too. And we'll see what happens. So anyway, I got that all set up. That's the way I'm going to leave it. We've got the bucket hanging over there, and that's how I'm going to leave that. The ball is still here in the tree, and we're going to head off to the other stump, and this is pretty much just the way we're going to leave it here. Looks like Gabby's got some little extra energy. You being cute? Yeah, she smells something that's making her nuts. Yeah, it must be the pepperonis. Are you a nut? You smell something good out here? Yeah, you already had one. Okay, so this is how we left the stump the last time we were here. The snow's all gone now, and you can see, sure enough, the lid to the peanut butter jar is down there. And we have looked all over. The jar is nowhere to be found. So we're going to set this back up again, and we're going to do a few things a little different. And I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so we've got the new stuff set up out here. Using the same plastic box. This time I put 2 apples in it. And one thing I want to point out about this box is you can see the way that it was broken into here, which is exactly the same way that the box at the other stump, the same box as this, was broken into in the same way. And not far from here, Sandy has a similar sized box. It's a different kind of box, but it's plastic. It's very similar. And she had that set up with some stuff in it not too far from here, and it was broken into in the same way, right on the end where it looks like something punched through it. But yeah, I think I have a picture of that to show you. I'm going to leave the rocks and the mirror and the feathers the way they are. Since they took the ball that was here, I have brought a new one out. It's not as cool as the other ball, but it's a ball, so I'm going to leave it there. got a brand new jar of peanut butter. The lid is just slightly loosened. I'm going to leave it on there, not tight, but it's not just going to fall off. And right here, I'm trying another jar thing. I've got squirrel food in there that's got lots of nuts and seeds and some corn, kinds of good things in there. And this too I'm going to leave with the lid slightly loosened, but not just going to come off. And we'll see how they like that. So we're going to head out and take a look around. And got a few other things to show you about. So here we go. Still thinking about that pepperoni, are ya? Okay, so we're back out here on the bridge today, and I've got a little bit of a story to share with you, something that somebody told me down at the store this last week, which is very interesting, makes me really kind of curious, but it's nothing conclusive, it's just interesting. So anyway, there's a guy that lives down the road past the cabin, and one day last week he was walking up this way, and as he was walking he was peeling an orange. So about the time that he got out here onto the bridge, he was done peeling his orange, so he threw it over and he watched it float away. So he continued his walk to wherever it was he was going, off up that way. And an hour or so later he came back, and right here in the middle of the bridge was the orange peel. And I can vouch for it that it was there, because I remember seeing an orange peel in the middle of the road that day. But it's still here, what's left of it, the remains. I kind of kicked it to see what kind of shape it was in, but as you can see, this part here fell off when I kicked it, but it was all one solid piece attached when he peeled it. It wasn't peeled in pieces, it was one solid bit of orange rind that he had peeled off and threw over. So I think that's pretty cool. And apparently now they come out here every day and they throw a new orange peel off the bridge, hoping that it too will return to the middle of the bridge, but nothing so far. And you know, like I said, it's not conclusive or anything. It's entirely possible that somebody else happened to be walking along here peeling an orange in the exact same way that day and just decided to drop their orange here, or orange peel, in the middle of the road, and it was just mistaken for the same one that floated away. But one way or the other, it's pretty interesting. Okay, I gotta do this quick because it's starting to rain and I can't let the pod get wet. So this last Sunday, Sandy came out here into the same area where we had the howls a couple of weeks ago, and she found a track line that she got pictures of it, but I've walked back here. It's been really warm and raining a lot. Most of it is now gone. I'll show you pictures. This is all I can find that's left. There, there, here, there, right there, and that's where the trail ends, is right here. Now, at the time, she wasn't sure if they were tracks that had been melted out, because we had snow and then it melted and then we had more snow. So she came back, she dug the fresh snow out of them, trying to see if there was any kind of tread marks or toe marks or hoof marks. Didn't find any of that. So all we have is this outline here, and you can see how much it's melted. You can see Gabby's and Sandy's tracks from when they came through here the other day, and that's how much Sandy's footprint has melted out, which compared to my boot is not very much. So whatever it was that left these tracks out here, she measured them at 17 inches, which would be exactly the same as the big tracks I found crossing the river last winter that came out into this area. Might have been the 13-inch tracks that were melted out. It's just they were just too far gone to really say for sure what they might have been. So anyway, I'll show you some pictures of those, and we're gonna get out of here.